Hello students, this is Karan Sonagra. Welcome to the chapter number 12, Fun with Magnets. In today's video, we will solve in-text questions and textual exercise of this chapter. So let us start with the first in-text exercise. Fill in the blanks with the correct words. So first one is magnets attract objects made of आयरन बिकॉज जो आयरन से बने हुए होते उन्हीं को मैग्नेट्स कैन अट्रैक्ट. सेकेंड, मैग्नेटिक फोर्स पुल्स एंड पुशेस थिंग्स कमिंग इन इट्स मैग्नेटिक फील्ड बिकॉज जो भी मैग्नेट के मैग्नेटिक फील्ड में आएगा उसी पर मैग्नेट कैन exert a pushing force or pulling force. What and what are not magnetic material? It means we have to tell the non-magnetic material. So iron is a magnetic material while gold is a non-magnetic material. Wood is non-magnetic material. So gold and wood are non-magnetic materials. A freely suspended bar magnets rest in the north-south direction because when you suspend a bar magnet freely, it comes to rest in north-south direction of Earth. Then a north pole of Earth's imaginary magnet attracts the south seeking pole of magnet because जो north pole है ऑफ द अर्थ इमेजिनरी मैग्नेट वहाँ पर मैग्नेट का कौन सा पोल जाएगा? साउथ सीकिंग पोल. देन करेक्ट द फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट बाय चेंजिंग द अंडरलाइंड वर्ड. अ ब्लैक रॉक दैट अट्रैक्ट्स nail and some metal was named magnetite many centuries. So this becomes magnetite. मैग्नेस की जगह पे वो रॉक कौन सा था? मैग्नेटाइट. The magnets can attract only things made of iron, nickel and cobalt. तो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा? Cobalt. Materials such as paper, wood and silver are non-magnetic materials. If a magnet is broken in the middle, each piece will have two poles because single pole will never exist. So first one में आएगा मैग्नेटाइट, सेकेंड में आएगा कोबाल्ट, थर्ड में आएगा नॉन मैग्नेटिक एंड फोर्थ में आएगा टू पोल्स. So these are the answers of first exercise or first in-text exercise. Now let's move on to the next in-text exercise. Here it is. Match the following. The north pole of a magnet, it repels the north pole of another magnet. So first would get connected to fourth one. Second, permanent magnet. The permanent magnet is made from magnetite. So second would get connected to first one. Then electromagnet, it use electricity. The third one would get connected to the fifth one. Magnets loses their magnetism. So magnet कब उसका magnetism lose करते? When you exposed to heat. Bar magnets. So bar magnets are used to store in pairs. So these are the answers of match the following. Then fill in the blanks with correct words. What magnets lose their magnetic property when the magnetic field acting on them disappears? मतलब ऐसे कौन से मैग्नेट है जो उसकी मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टी खो देते हैं जब मैग्नेटिक फील्ड चला जाएगा? सो दोज काइंड ऑफ मैग्नेट्स आर कॉल्ड टेम्पररी मैग्नेट्स. Then an electromagnet is a one kind of temporary magnet, because when the electric current is flowing through the iron, then only it becomes, or it will behave as a magnet, and when you stop the electric current, it becomes a normal piece of iron. सो इट्स अ टेम्पररी मैग्नेट कि जब तक आप इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फ्लो करोगे तब तक वो मैग्नेट के जैसे बिहेव करेगा, और जैसे ही आप इलेक्ट्रिक करंट फ्लो करवाना बंद कर देते हो तो वो एज अ नॉर्मल पीस बन जाएगा. रिंग मैग्नेट्स आर यूज्ड इन साइंस एक्सपेरिमेंट्स. अ पीस ऑफ आयरन कैन बी मैग्नेटाइज्ड बाय परमानेंट मैग्नेट, बिकॉज इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट है वो तो ऑलरेडी मैग्नेट है, it is not an electricity. So if you want to magnetize a piece of iron, either you would use permanent magnet or you would use electricity. So electricity use करोगे तो that would become electromagnet, but permanent magnet से आप उसको stroking करवाते रहते हो तो it becomes a magnet, right? or it becomes a temporary magnet. So a piece of iron can be magnetized by using permanent magnet. A compass points north south along the magnetic axis. तो जो ये कंपस का नॉर्थ साउथ डायरेक्शन है वो कौन सी एक्सिस में होगा? मैग्नेटिक एक्सिस में. सो दिस आर द आंसर्स ऑफ फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स. Now let's move on to textual exercise. Choose the correct option. Magnets can be made from iron. So iron is used to make magnets. We can tell the difference between a magnet and an iron by using testing of repulsion. So this is given in your textbook. By testing of repulsion you can use, or you can test the difference between magnet and iron. If a magnet is allowed to swing freely, it comes to rest in north south direction. So C would be the answer. Magnets can be damaged by dropping them, exposing them to heat, not storing them properly. So all of these are the reasons कि जिसकी वजह से मैग्नेट डैमेज हो सकता है. तो डी वुड बी द आंसर. विच ऑफ दिस कैन नॉट यूज अ मैग्नेट? मशीन मोटर यूज़ करती है. एटीएम कार्ड स्ट्रिप, हाँ वहाँ पर भी मैग्नेट होता है. Pins of stapler, so this would not use a magnet. So C would be the answer. The type of magnet an electromagnet is. तो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट है वो किस तरह का मैग्नेट है? इट्स अ टेम्पररी टाइप ऑफ मैग्नेट. वाइल बिकॉज व्हेन यू फ्लो द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट then after it becomes a magnet, and when you stop flowing the electric current it becomes a normal piece of iron. So it's a temporary magnet. Strongest part of a magnet is poles, कि वहाँ पर सबसे ज़्यादा मैग्नेटिक फोर्स लगता है. The magnets are surrounded by their field, it means the magnetic field. So B would be the answer. So here are the answers of MCQs. Now correct the false statement by changing the underlined word. We have to correct the statement by changing the underlined word. So first one is given, temporary magnets are made of magnetite. No, it's a permanent magnet which are made of magnetite. तो temporary की जगह पे क्या आएगा, permanent. Second, magnets are made by the single touch method have a single pole. No, आप चाहे कोई भी मेथड यूज कर लो, उससे क्या होगा कि दो पोल्स ही जनरेट होंगे. सो मेथड्स हैव अ और दे हैव टू पोल्स. तो सिंगल पोल की जगह पे क्या आ जाएगा, टू पोल्स. लाइक पोल्स रिपल ईच अदर वाइल अनलाइक पोल्स अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. सो अट्रैक्ट की जगह पे रिपल आएगा और रिपल की जगह पे अट्रैक्ट आएगा. सो लाइक पोल रिपल ईच अदर and unlike poles attract each other. Then fourth one, the strongest magnetic force in a magnet is at its center. No, is at its poles. उसके पोल्स के पास आपको स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट मैग्नेटिक फोर्स देखने को मिलेगा. तो सेंटर की जगह पे क्या आएगा, पोल्स. The north pole of magnet is also called the south seeking pole. No, north pole of magnet is also called north seeking pole. या तो आप ये बोल सकते हो कि south pole of magnet is called south seeking pole. Then let's see, give two examples for each of the following. तो metals that magnets attract, it means जो magnetic materials है, it can be attracted by magnets. So the examples of magnetic materials are iron, nickel and cobalt. Non-magnetic materials are plastic, wood, gold, silver, so glass. These are all non-magnetic materials which cannot be attracted by magnet. Then uses of magnets in the fridge door, in television, right, in mixture, in motors, in ATM card, in debit card, in credit card. So these are the examples of the application of magnets where the magnets are being used. Then shapes of magnets are bar magnet, horseshoe magnet, ring magnet. So these are the examples of, या तो आप ये बोल सकते हो, different shapes of magnets. Then give one word for the following. A piece of metal kept across the poles of magnets to preserve their magnetism. तो जो ये piece of metal है to preserve their magnetism, वो क्या कहलाता है, it is called keepers, which is used to preserve horseshoe magnet. Second, a field of force around a magnet is called magnetic field. Third, a magnet made by letting a current flow around a piece of metal is called electromagnet. So electromagnet is made by flowing an electric current through the piece of metal. This happens when two like poles are brought together. मतलब when you put two like poles, they will repel each other. So repulsion would be the answer. The direction in which a freely suspended bar magnet points. So it points towards north-south direction. So north-south direction would be answer. So that's it in this video. I hope you have enjoyed it a lot. Section 2, it means short answer questions, distinct long answer questions, and skill builders you have to write down by yourself in your F&B. Thank you and have a nice day.